And hello there, everyone. Osage Orange here, and welcome to this episode of City Building Saturdays. Yes, we are on, excuse me, episode 15 of this series, so I'm appreciating everybody who's been coming up to these. If you're watching here on Twitch, please remember, these are always our Saturday spiel. And if you're watching on YouTube after the stream, please remember to hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button for more content. Thank you so much. So let's go ahead and get the ball rolling here. Get all the stuffs up and running. There we go. Scroll down here. So I have gotten the game. Played a little more here on the Sumer mission. Trying to get a little bit more money. And so, as you can see, I managed to get myself a fair amount of money. Yeah, I know I need employees. That's the thing we needed to do. Stonemasons Guild. Won't take long to get that pyramid. Get out of the way, woodcutters. Won't get that. Take that long for the obelisk to now get finished, of course, which will ring us in a little bit more money, at least in terms of personal savings. Come on, stonemasons, do your stuff. And resave the game, just for the giggles. The giggles! Come on. I love how they go all marching over there, but only one. And that guy's, of course, tumbling down the scaffolding. How they all go marching out there. But it's only the one guy that does it. Only the one. Obelisk finish. There we go. Proceed.
A job well done. Our great Pharaoh, Ramses II, did not err when he chose you to oversee the commercial and military development of this land. But danger rides the wind. Hittite armies have again arisen to contest our rightful control of this most valuable region. The land of Amurah, close by the Levantine coast, trembles beneath the hoof and foot of your mighty legions, blessed Pharaoh. This region may be blessed with rare gems, but it is also rich with discord. Armed Hittites, led by the wretched king Mutwatali, once again seek to contest control of this land rightfully ours. Captured spies speak of how his hostile bands are still far off to the north, and thus pose no threat. But is this to be believed? Wise is the warrior who does not drop his shield in battle. To quell such rumors of insurrection, you, our most revered Pharaoh, Ramses II, son of Ra, have arrived at the fortress town of Kadesh. Already camps of 2 of your field charioteer companies have been established on its outskirts. But these are not all. At your immediate disposal are other veteran troops, namely the experienced troops so recently engaged near Sumur. But take heed. It might be advisable to delay deployment of these valuable assets until the need of them is most obvious. For wise also is the warrior who has a bevy of trusted troops to summon at the height of battle. Once the miserable foe has been vanquished, it will be necessary to revive the stagnant economy of Kadesh, so that it too will contribute to the glory of Egypt. Collect valuable gems and hire skilled jewelers to fabricate exquisite goods for Pharaoh's loyal subjects. Luxury items of such rare beauty will surely be in much demand.
Alrighty, so I'm going to be fighting here in Kadesh with the Battle of Kadesh. Yes. First of all, I also need to save the game, so see, Kadesh. Oh, it's putting an F instead of an E. There's that. There is that. So, first thing to do, swing. We got these wretched lines again. We are in a super slow mode. Gonna clear out a specialty area to, because this is the spawn point for the lions. So by having them all contained within this area is, well, advantageous. Alright, so now let's see here. I want a farm. Need some pomegranates. Boop. And let's see. 93.30, that is a fair amount of cash. Nice and welcome. Alright, so fort. Yep. Swing the map around so I can see better, first of all. There's that. And that was infantry. There we go. We got 2 additional companies coming in. Also need to put in defensive walls there. These are just to help to encourage the Hittites to go other ways. Namely, come up and face the stuff. So, I'm going to go ahead and actually demolish a fair amount of the existing fortifications. I know this may sound stupid. In some ways it is stupid. But we are going to be improving the economy. So, get rid of that little bit right there. Water lift. See, this is one of those maps where you've got plenty of woods, forests, but you have very little in the way of actual tree harvests and the like. So that is why. Oh, we'll do it like this. I know I'm wasting money. Anyway, come on. Well, fudge! I was hoping to be able to get a stuff in there like that. The irrigation ditch. We'll just put our stuff like this then. We'll keep this farm up and going. Another up. I don't need another water lift. I do need the irrigation ditch though. Don't be a dum-dum orange. Connect that. I'm gonna roadblock these guys off. That way the various walkers will go where I would like them to go. Police station. Stupid dude. Anywho. I think it's Ra who's our patron. Yes, he is. So, we'll just chuck down another temple right there. Help keep Ra happy. And yes, it's going to say, yes, I know there are too few jobs. Dynasty mention. Chuck that right there. Yes, I know there are too few jobs. Fortunately, we are going to be rectifying that. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, so now raw materials. On the gemstone bunch. Oh, gemstone mines. We're going to be gemstoning the heck out of things. Should have roadblocked that off. Put the firehouse there and there with the appropriate archy posts. I'm gonna have to move this bazaar. Just the road. Actually, we'll probably just leave it terminated, like kind of in an awkward shape like that. And now, there we go. See, storage yard. Remove this guy. This one is going to... Actually, we'll leave that guy up there, right there. I'm being a dum-dum! Alright, so you can accept pomegranates. The granary is going to, of course, get pomegranates. You don't need to accept pomegranates anymore, but you could actually be a little more smart. Not a bazaar. Storage yard. Have gems go right there. And then in all this area right here, out of the way, you silly, silly immigrants. Firehouse. Archie post. Police station. Yes, one police station to help keep an eye on things. Out of the way, thank you, you silly immigrant. Okay, so now that we have got all of this going, let's take a look here at our trade routes. So, Suma, they buy pomegranates. We'll open that up. Jericho, they buy pomegranates and luxury goods. We produce both of those, so Tinma buys luxury goods, awesome sauce. Mennefer, luxury goods. Migdol, they don't buy anything that we can produce right off, but we'll have them buy weapons, so that'll be a good thing. For the moment, though, our main concern is getting the... Because we do have the military available. Let's see here. Priorities are needed stuffs. Alright. Silly lion. That is so funny to hear him go like that. Alright, so... Can put the irrigation ditch like so. Should give these guys a little bit more irrigation. And we want that irrigation, of course. Put up another water supply up. We actually got one right there. I'll put it right here. Let's go take care of that oddball line. There we go. Got that line taken care of, which means he's not going to be harassing anybody else. Put up statues. Hittite army will be coming in 1 year. So, meantime, make sure this guy's accepting luxury goods. And in the meantime, start exporting luxury goods because we need the money. Tea for trouble. Those guys, they need some employment. So we will do this. A little trick. Of course, more farms will help perform the needed tasks. Okay, we are going to need more people, so we are kind of short on employees, so I will do this little number. We already got a firehouse there. Put the other guys, police, apothecary, all that nice jazz right down here. There we go. Also put up a position over there too. I think we're going to need a statue to help with the desirability, so put a 3x3 in. Put one over here too. These are of course going to help with the 500 luxury goods. Oh my lord, I gotta stockpile it. Oh, thank God the money came in. Don't worry, dude. Yep, there we go. Send it off, send it off. And there we go.
It's the trader's life for me.
She, only need 20 prosperity and, I actually have to need the kingdom rating. 6 months. 800 fish. That's 3/4 of the granary. We'll accept the fish. Accept. Now you can get maximum again, dude, on the pomegranates. How are we doing on the resentful and displeased? Oh boy. Let's fix that problem. This is why I like temple complexes. Alright. Pomegranates. To further the economic abilities of the city. One month. I'm gonna get rid of some of these guys to help encourage immigration into the area over there, even if it means oh, it looks like they're leaving. Alright, here it is. Gibatto. Go ahead and start to deploy. So we got 15 anymore. No, nothing stored, so deploy all our forces. charge. Charge over there. Alright. Skillfully defeated the enemy. Very skillfully. Alright, how are we doing here on workers? Are a little short, but kingdom rating's down. Aw, we lost money last year. Fortunately, it's our plan to have a lot of money this year, so. Anywho. We can actually cut down the number of gemstone mines we got. That'll help the employment situation. Alright. Put in some statues right here to help with the desirability. We need apothecaries to help deal with all the malaria that's popping up. I mean, look. Sticking out like a sore thumb. Alright, I'm gonna have to change my stuff around. Oh my lord, it's March. I forgot to do autosave. Send a gift. Just want 50 to go to the city. And do the apothecary business. I was being kind of a dum-dum and not thinking about doing that stuff the way I should have done. Let's see. Okay, we got the... Alright, all we'll need is, once the prosperity rating comes up, is, all we'll need is population. All that malaria! Ooh. Alright. We have prosperity. Momentarily change out workers like I was saying I would do. Blah, blah. Scroll back down here to Kadish. That's not good. Idiot infrastructure. Get that guy back up and running. God's doing, they're just doing fine, which is good. be able to, here in a moment, win the game, because all we need is the population. That's why I set up that bazaar out there, to attract more people like that. So as soon as we hit 1800, these guys need some desirability. Oh, never mind.
The hand of Pharaoh has once again beaten the loathsome Hittites. Great is the rejoicing for our most wise and brave leader, Ramses II. Your splendid victory in this hard-fought battle will surely be recorded forever in the annals of history. The glory of our Pharaoh, Ramses II, pervades the land. So that the legacy of his reign will live forever, it has been decreed that a great monument and temple dedicated to his rule be constructed deep in Nubia. And Pharaoh himself has selected the perfect spot for this creation. From the rose-colored sandstone cliffs overlooking the Nile's west bank at Abu Simbel, you will oversee the sculpting of 4 massive seated figures of His Majesty. Surfaces of the monument, cut from the living rock, will proclaim the heroic deeds of Pharaoh during his great triumph at the Battle of Kadesh. This massive monument, while heralding the heroics of our leader, will also serve as a reminder to the peoples of Nubia of the greatness and power of Egypt. For while Nubia is rich in deposits of gold and other rare gems, its people have always sat uneasily under Egyptian dominion. To this end, you should be ever prepared for defense, and be able to dispatch troops should Pharaoh need them. Sandstone can be exported for construction elsewhere in the kingdom, as can other items that you should be able to produce from the bountiful resources of the region. Precious little wood can be found, however. You will no doubt have to establish a trade route to import this commodity, for it will be needed for the immense sculpture's scaffolding.
Alright, so we are now, of course, going to build the famous monument, Abu Simbel. So, I need to find my fort. I'm going to go ahead and commission the return. Only 5 guys? Seriously? Only 5 guys? That is just a pain in the butt. Anywho, we need to, of course, do our needed stuff. Put the other one right there. Put up the necessary stuff over here. Lay down some basic infrastructure. Alright, that's at least something of a start. Alright. Gift City? Two, three, four. Turn the map so I can finish seeing where I'm putting the forts down. We built on cleared land, of course. Move that one square. Should be. Put it right there. It's just as easily placed. Alright. We gotta start. Hopefully we. There we go.
I'm new here. I wonder what the city will offer to a person like me.
Let's see here. I need to. Let's see what we got in. Clay pit, sandstone. Figs, barley, that is not really one we could use right now. Puent, they buy beer, so we'll open up a trade route with them. Karma, they buy figs, so open up that one. That'll be one. What about hair right here? They buy pottery. We'll hold off on Sumer, because that's rather expensive. And we'll hold, Mennefair, yeah, it's also kind of expensive. Just hold off on those guys for right now. But we will get started on our cross Nile. Yes! I know what's going on. Alright, monuments. Abu symbol. Put that right there. Give myself a little bit of room right for housing construction. We're going to have this little rectangular space right here. This is going to be our main housing area. Put in a paradox, and this is going to be our next other one, so there's all that. Get all that housing in. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 will be good. I'm being a dum-dum. Why was I trying to put down an irrigation ditch when I knew full well that that wasn't what I wanted to do? Roadblock this off. Need a little bit of room. So 1, 2. Up. Dum-dum. Dum-dum. Alright. Irrigation ditch right here. As well as one right there. My brain is just really it's got a thought going on here. Aw. Aha! Could do it like that. Put in a road thusly. And an irrigation ditches like that. Swing the map around. Aha! Awesome sauce. See if I can squeeze in. Maybe. Yes! Awesome! Able to get in, thank you for the rescue funds. Rescue funds. Alright. I want right here. And right there. See, figs for you, and I'm thinking, beer. Beer, 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 beer. Alright, so now that while we're waiting for the various people to come in, course, I've got it on super slow mode. I should have put in some statues right here, because between the docks and the storage yards, they're gonna say, oh, the conditions here are deplorable. Alright. Who's our patron? Ra is the patron. Alright. Bring the city up to super speed! There we go. Come on, guys, get out of the way so I can build the temple there. Thank you! Put a temples to Osiris and Ptah right here, with leaving some space to be able to go through to the monuments. I'm also gonna chuck in that. My words are not wanting to word properly. Yes, yes. There we go. We are doing good now. Let's see here. Make sure that that is number one priority, because we want to get the farms up and running ASAP. How many of these guys are irrigated? Most of them. That's good. It's very good. Religion can be our next priority. Alrighty. Oh my lord, I forgot to set up stuff. I was being a dumb. I'll leave a gap of 3. In other words, the width of a storage yard. Set up our stuff there. Swing the map around so I have a better view. Put up a storage yard right there. That should be far enough away. So we've got beer and figs right down here. So we'll have pottery, brick, linen, and luxury goods. Bada bing, bada boom. Sorry about that. Getting up and stretching because that is good. How we doing here? I know food levels are low, dude. Don't worry about it. I forget. Can I export? Yes, I've got pottery available to export. I forgot where I put the connection over here, so I'm gonna have to worry about that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Set up potters right here. 8, 9, 10. Actually, we'll make full use, take full advantage of the roads. Right here, the way I got it, to install infrastructure. Ooh, smart. That, and of course I did the one road right here, one too long. dum-dum. Orange, you're being a dum-dum. There we go. And I'll just slot housing thusly. Yes, yes, yes. Don't tell me the incredibly obvious game. Potter. Let's see, that's 10. Well, let's make it 12. Breweries. Also use this area. Put up a position. And a tax collector. I'll also put up a tax boy right there. That way main housing can also get taxed. Let's see here. I see some idiot infrastructure. See if we can direct our fire marshal right there to... Aha! We just prevented a disaster! Awesome sauce! You just prevented a disaster, dude. Set up another clay pit right there. Also make sure to attach these farms out here. Don't need the guys going out there, of course. Well, this year we're not going to get too much in tax, that's for sure. So by establishing this camp right here, of course, it's going to help the these farms down here get their employment. Up. This guy doesn't have food access, so we'll do that to make sure he gets his deal. Alright, so we're not going to be able to get much more out of stuff in terms of, well, in terms of, many facilities, so, the best we can do right now would be to do this, essentially do this right here, put up, more food farms. Did I put one right there? No. There's that. Roadblock it off. Actually, it'd be even far smarter to put a roadblock right there, too. And then just might have, hopefully we'll have just enough money to put in all these irrigation ditches. Oh, hopefully that will work appropriately. And of course the work camps, they'll send guys over. Dead anniversary. Dust is not good. I forgot to send a gift at the beginning of the year. We'll just go ahead and do it right now. Give what money is left over to the city. Help take the a little bit of the edge off stuff, even though it's not helping really much in terms of construction of new facilities. sure that that remains a priority, and we'll put that on priority. Alright. That'll help. Oh, make sure I set figs to export. Don't be a dum-dum, Orange. Don't be a dum-dum. Pottery, export, and beer to export. And now the money shall start up. Look at that, look at that. Money's starting to come. We're not going to be able to make a sort of reset on the pay our tribute for the upcoming. I'm being a dum-dum. Do that. But since I haven't got enough money for it, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put up a bazaar, and then I'm going to do this. Also set this up like so. Basically what I'm doing is keeping the guys pinned in to certain locations so that they can get the employment they need, while at the same time not foregoing access to the facilities that these guys will need. Alright, I need to make sure that this guy gets max on figs. Yes, yes, I know. Generous gift, that helps further take the edge off, and what demons I got can go into that. So, of course, we are now officially out of figs to sell, all because we got going here to food, and that, yeah, I guess it's a good thing, got a 10-0 figs coming in. Have to, unfortunately, do that. Do I not have... Stupid scorpions. I hate to have to do this like such, but you know, right there, especially kind of near our housing, but it's a case I kind of want the scorpions essentially set aside. I'll eventually have to move them elsewhere, but for the moment they can be right there. I'm needing to focus on the city's exports. Come on, come on. There we go. Alright. Can now put employees back there working the all the produce and all that, except, what was that new trade route? I didn't see it. I did not see it at all. New trade route available, Karagara Oasis. Okay, let's see what they have to offer. They buy pottery and beer. That is a definite go-getter. Let's open it up. But I wonder. Give that 85 to the city. Yep. 1124 demon in tribute to the Pharaoh. A city requests goods. Oh my goodness. just been trying to get my city stabilized. Alright, we need a massive population infusion. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do some housing like that. And some housing like that. Next step, we're going to shut down clay and pottery. The reason for this is because we can't keep up the need for employees. And of course, we're going to need our jewelers. To bring storage yard into play. We'll put him right there. And accept only gems. Not brewery. Breweries can't turn jewels into something drinkable. Dumb. Put stuff like that. And 1 unit of housing right there. Too few jobs. Oh. You call that too few jobs? I've had worse, dude. Silly game. I'm gonna put up bazaar right there. How are the gods doing? I need to take a... Oh, they're all not happy. So, time has come to deal with those scorpions right there. We'll scoot them over here. So we'll use the cheapo method. Use statues. Because this right over here is an attack point and I don't want them, the statues getting destroyed and all that. See. This here will be there. Actually, we'll do it like that. Get that out of the way. Actually, do it like that. Make them have to take the long way. Basically fool them into thinking, hey guys, you're getting set free. Go this way. That way they can be like, ooh, yay, freedom! And by the time they get to their new pen over here, they'll be true. We'll be like, oh, sorry, guys. We said freedom. We actually meant further confinement. So there they go. They're waltzing down the path that we constructed just for them. Yes. Seal it up. Both ends. Ta-da! Now we can put up dem temples to dem gods. Osiris. I should put a temple to Ra right here. Both temples to Ra right there. And we'll put a temple to Ptah right there. And there we go. See? That was easy. See, now these guys are secure over here. They're not in the way. We will have to worry about these guys, but over here, but that'll be for later. Guys. Oh. And Yes, don't worry. Alright, that's more than enough gems for the moment. So we'll just wait for the that to get all constructed. Sure we got enough workers here. Oh, I knew exactly what temple it was when I saw a collapsed temple to Ptah. Idiot infrastructure. One of the last things we need is our temples collapsing. Dispatch. Alright, so now... Oh, jeez. I know that... here's WAS. They buy luxury goods, so we will export through WAS. Anybody else buy luxury goods? You know, just asking out of curiosity. I wonder if Pharaoh also buys luxury goods. Sumer buys Fig, so go ahead and keep the reopen these guys and set the gems back to import. Takes money to make money. And of course with that now 2 plagues, seriously, I have been a complete dunce forgetting to set up all that. Look at that. It literally has taken out all my industry. All my industry has just gone, yeah, we're dying. We're dying. We're dying. We're dying. That cough is actually real. Oh, I'll export the linen we got to help. To help make a short end on the, short deal on the, employment, on the financial situation. 34, we're gonna have to match, because I don't want to have bad stuff happening. That anniversary. This is not good. This is not good. Alright, these guys need some desirability, so medium statues. Industry is coming back up to speed. Oh boy. That is not good. Basically, no water. Aye aye. Debt. Oh boy. Let's see. How much did we have to pay? 1,214 even. Hey, it could have been worse. Could have been way, way worse. Oh boy. Come on, fire. Despawn. And go! Alright. I'm gonna at least set up, but not connect the farms in this area just yet. sure that that's disconnected. Let's see. I want... Oh, can't squeeze. I was hoping to be able to squeeze it. If I move the recruit over a block, I could probably squeeze in a granary. Let's be smart. I thought I'd gotten the... There we go! All it was required was just a one block removal of an existing structure. So, let's see here. Need the, all the good stuffs. 34 blocks of sandstone. Let's do it. Time to get that sandstone. Sandstone. We need the sandstone. Alright. At least we got some time to be able to deliver it. Dust is cooked. This is all we're required to do, is just do this. Remove the Archie post. We'll put it right there. They'll keep checking the temple, of course, but at the same time, the quarries will be checked. So this is a nice situation. Oh boy, I just realized. Boo-boo! It's a boo-boo. Actually. There we go. 'Tis much better now. There we go, I undolted it. Undolting. Alright. Of course, we have big problems. Your health and sanitation can remain up. What can we... See, I am going to shut down pretty much most of my industry. Beer can remain up. That way we can get to the brewing stuff in. The barley. Don't worry, dude. That is easily fulfillable. Okay, let's get, see if we can get some, water going over here. Oh, thank you! Demons are welcome, demons are needed. Alright, stuff's balancing out. Let's do religion. Hopefully the gods aren't... Thank God, they're not too pissed off, so... Don't worry, dude, you'll get it. That's 34. I'm gonna need, two storage yards. Doi. Plans now, possible. Send off them blocks of sandstone. 1,200 linen, 800 luxury goods. Stockpile them luxury goods. Alright. These guys need to evolve. Oh. we're gonna do is we're gonna do a smart thing. Smart and sophisticated. There's that. Yes, yes, I know. Oh boy. Pottery and clay. Re-engage. Oh. Autosave. I forgot to do this little number. I can't see through the monument. Darn it. I was hoping that hitting the H button would help hide Abu Simbel, but I guess not. Guess not. Well, all we gotta do is just reset that back up. Actually, do it like this. Pry that guy off. Yes, yes. Re-engage these guys. Doi. Just waiting for those immigrants. And so, not a Senate House. Juggler School. Conservatory. That's now possible. Send them luxury goods orf. There they go. And resume the export thereof. And look at that. Those houses are going to super evolve. They are going to be going, we have power. We have the capacity to be able to get growing. Excuse me. Been kind of a long day for me. Put up a booth right there to help maintain entertainment. I need to been meaning to set up a bazaar right there. At some point, we of course need to get started on doing the monument. Let's see. We'll soon be able to meet the population rating. Prosperity and culture are all gonna be easy. This guy, we're gonna do a little bit of rearranging. This guy will accept sandstone. This guy's gonna accept wood. But not luxury goods. Wood! Don't you dum-dum! Alright. So, let's see. Also gonna need, this action. We going to need 2 transport wharves. shipwright right there. I'm gonna set up for these guys right here for the desirability. I'll set up some statues and put in a plaza. That way it'll. Oh my lord, we got a ton of unemployment. We'll go ahead and reboot the sandstone industry. And see, I also need to import the wood. See, it is January. Yeah, 400 for now. 73, let's go ahead and do that. Oh. That's not bad. Tribute last year of 704 even. It's not bad. Could have been worse. Alright. So, if anybody other traders available? About it for now. To put in a courthouse. So I'm going to move that conservatory for the sake of being able to slide the courthouse over Apple Square. Gardens over there so we can get the desirability. These guys can of course grow and evolve. We are going to need to give them entertainment. Don't be a dum-dum. Well, that'll be needed when it's needed. As soon as that second transport there is built, to remove the shipwright, replace it with the dock. Get it dull, possible maximum docks. There we go. There we go. Momentarily do this and that. That way we can get more figs pulled in. Look at all them figs coming in. They are buying figs like crazy, which is good. Which is very, very good. I like it when that happens. So, let's see here. Oh, prosperity is now good. It is very, very good. I like it. Like that. Alright, so now need to get started on Abu Symbol. So, Carpenter's Guild. Need the carpenter. Need him now. Why don't you apply your leadership skills at that good-for-nothing Carpenter's Guild? So, we're doing unemployment. We have got a ton of unemployed people. So, going to set up some more industry. Weavers. Set up some weavers right there. Put right here, straw. That way we will have brickworks. Yeah, I know. Don't tell me the incredibly obvious game. I know that we need stoof. Too few dunces. Oh, we can rectify that situation. Pavilion. Easily extendable, Pharaoh. Quite easily sent. Keep trying to look for the culture rating, and I keep typing on the wrong thing. Set up, they're saying that we need dentists, so we'll put up some dental folks. Dental dude. Ah, dental dudes. That's what I need to start calling the dentist is dental dudes. Oh my lord. I am being so up. Nubian army is approaching and will be in your city in 9 months. Hooray for the Nubian army! Well, guess what? I will say this to them. Alright, I better be smart. I'm going to take out those 2 cat statues right there. I'm going to deploy my transports over there, as well as my infantry. And 1 company of archers. And we use the transports to pick up those bad boys. In this case, I would rather have them deployed early rather than late. Now, of course, you see why, of course, I mentioned having the guys there. The scorpions out of the way. Make sure we put the infantry out of the way. Swing around, boys. Swing around. One month? Go ahead and save. Oh, I haven't saved. Hold. So this is a boob symbol. Boop. Alright, so swing these guys around and deploy them right there. Oh my lord. I don't think I got enough of my forces over there in time. Let's undolt it. Richard? You over here, boys. Get these boys over there ASAP. Make sure we got the empty one. start stockpiling them luxury goods. I might be looking at fairly significant losses. Woohoo! Pick these bad boys up! Possibly. Yo, what the? Have they all gone bye-bye? Emergency alert! Emergency alert! Emergency defensive measures! Engage! Engage! Engage the emergency defensive system! I have the money! It's time to dump. Wrong button. Alright. Thank God I can send that off. Aha! See? The emergency defense system does work. It does work. Essentially demoralizes the enemy to where they up. Wrong building. Come on, Fire Marshal, move out of the way. Thank you. By demoralizing enemy forces beyond what can be expected. We can get justice despite having. Don't do that. Do the housing, Orange. Do the housing. And then it was a dentist, as I recall. Alright, these guys can come off duty now. Save that amount of employment. Yeah, I know I need a stonemason's guild. Don't be a dum-dum, Orange. There we go. There we go. Oh, look at that. It's going right through the scaffolding is glitching right through the temple. That is so freaking funny. Even on this view, it's glitching through. Look at that. Silly, silly glitchings. Silly, silly, silly. Are we still getting maximum over there? Yes. Make sure this guy also here gets maximum. I don't know why I didn't say, hey you dude, get maximum. Excuse me. 1100 pottery. Ooh, we can do that. That was quite easy. Quite easy indeed. We got everything we need met, except for the monument being built, so we will just let that stuff flow up. Oh, look at that. Look at that. See, city of waterborne troops, so... Of course, I'm wondering how much of military I've got. Make sure that military has got a priority there. That way, alright. Put these guys down here. One of you transports can go home. And so I am not a complete dolt. And being a complete dum-dum, we'll save the game before we dispatch. There we go. Hopefully those guys will be just enough. Just enough for the system to... for the game to go, hey, he sent enough troops. The city gets defended and he gets the points. So that's the hope anyway. Swing back around here, so we got our view of Abu Simbel. Yep. Flag of frogs. That's not good. Was waiting there for the frog effect to die down. So sorry if that blew anybody's ears out for anybody who uses headphones. Alright, let's see here. Let's see, it says we're momentarily going to be running low on workers. I'll do that. Replace the infantry fort with archers. Been meaning to do that ever since the oh, hello. Gladly take that gift. Different land pleased. Oh, they should be happier because they aren't getting taxed. So I don't see why they're thinking that 1,100 luxury goods. Oh, I don't have enough, and I shut that down. I was being a dum-dum. But then again, I was trying to save workers, so. Oh, don't tell me they lost. The standard right there is glitching out. I hope they're not. Let's see. I hope those guys were enough. That's what I'm hoping. Ship isn't back. I have to do up. I did not mean to quite do it quite like that. Look at that. Send off the compliance shipwrights. Monument's coming together. I will tell you that, guys. Seeing the Mason doing this sort of triangle pattern there is kind of funny. That's weird. The standard is there, it's showing 0. I'm confused. I am very confused. Bumfuzzled. Curious. Whatever you want to call it. The scaffolding there is still glitching through that temple. They're showing the carpenter there as though he is inside the, both on the scaffolding and yet was also inside the structure of the temple. That is kind of funny. Okay, let's see, how are we doing here? We're still doing good. Super speed! Still doing decently well. Hopefully, let's see, there we go. That's looking better. That's starting to look far more like Abu symbol. Could have done just that when I went, and I had to do it the hard way. Yeah, that's starting to look like a Abu symbol. Fun fact for the day, when they built the Aswan High Dam back, it was like in the 60s, where the Abu symbol was going to be in the future reservoir, which is of course the current reservoir. And so, because of the historical significance of the monument, I think it was like the UN. I think it was like the UN Heritage Organization. I'm forgetting what it's called right off the top. Oh, we can actually look. Let's see here. Yeah, it's water is rising behind the newly completed Aswan High Dam. Abu symbol was cut off the roof and reconstructed with great precision on higher ground. An engineering feat would have surely impressed the ancient Egyptians. But yeah, it was like UN-esque. Whatever the UN Heritage Organization is, they actually. It was a number of countries, Egypt, the U.S., and a few others, they went to the effort to save this monument from the Aswan High Dam. And when I read about that, I was like, oh, that is so awesome. There is also a sister monument to this one. This was of course dedicated to Ramesses. But there's a sister monument. I'm not sure if that got executed. I'm hoping they did it. But thank you for the linen. But the sister monument is dedicated to Ramesses' wife Nefertiri. So yeah. Which is very interesting. Alright, Abu symbol is finished, and we have victory!
A job well done. Ramses II is quite pleased with the colossal monument that you created in his honor at Abu Simbel. It has been many long and glorious years since our Pharaoh, the most revered Ramses II, accepted the crook and flail from his father, Seti I. With the blessings of Ra, he will continue to reign for many more still. Nevertheless, it is time to begin to cut into the bowels of the earth and prepare the eternal resting place for our vaunted leader. He has supplied your tomb architect with a plan for the largest tomb yet constructed, surpassing even that of his sire. It is now up to you to ensure that this royal request is brought to successful completion. But be forewarned, There is an alarming degree of unrest among some independent-minded workers and slaves, both locally and in Lower Egypt. They follow a man that was once raised in the court of our Pharaoh, and have threatened to call their god for divine interference. They hope that, with such deific help, they can have their way. Even now, priests and holy men are debating the validity of these threats. While we patiently await their opinions, it might be prudent to be prepared for the unexpected.
Yep. Alright, so let's go ahead and get... Alright, we got an archer coming that wants to rejoin us, so we can see to that action. Let's see, we need 6 stately manas. That is easily doable. First, save the game. Don't be a dum-dum this time and wait until, like, the first invasion to save the game. Silly me. Oh, excuse me. So, go ahead and set aside that money to our coffers. Yes, I want to demolish it. Because I'm going to essentially place it over here because I want to be able to use this area for housing. And having that temple complex right there just kind of is in the way. Alright, so slot it in right there. We'll put along a road right in here. There. Duh. Alright. Let's see here. First we need to set up our farms. 3, 4. Oh, I'm being a dum-dum again. Being a super dum-dum. Alright. Basically, of course, what I'm trying to do is save accessing the area over here. Alright. Swing the map. Trying to get things all nice, neat, and pretty. Be for the greater good to have road access. Much better good. Much better. That'll be very good, very good. Alright. Over here. So over here we're going to set up the barley production. Here shortly, guys. I think we're going to take our break. So that can be waited upon for a few more moments. Anywho, let's keep the ball rolling, shall we? The police station. Alright. What are the raw materials? We have clay pit. That's awesome. Alright. We are here, of course, at Deir El Medina again. Let's see. Pottery and... oh, they buy a ton of linen. We only got barley. I couldn't remember how much linen we could produce, or if we could produce linen locally. So they buy grain and brick. That'll be easy to produce. Straw and brick and pottery. I'll set up Dakla right there. Tinma. Oh, they buy beer and grain. Oh, Pyramids. That's the ancient capital there for our embassies. Sumer. We got enough going. So let's get the ball rolling. Yes, yes, I know. Don't tell me the incredibly obvious. The merely obvious will do. Irrigation ditch. There. There. And of course, one right here. Don't want to forget these guys, so let's get them all set up. Up. Silly me. Up. Don't want to forget this one lonesome farm right there. Set up paradox. Infrastructure start. Of course, we're also going to need the needed work camps. Work camps. My brain was thinking, what's it? What is it? The thing that I need? What's the thing I need? Oh, work camps. Doi. Alright. To keep things simple. Roadblocks there and there. Oh, don't forget here. Dum-dum. Being a dum-dum. Yeah, this is going to be the city's economic center. Alright, set up work camp right here. Set up one right here as well. Actually, be a little more smart. Include the capability. We won't need. Not sure if we'll need it right off. The capability to produce additional clay. So 1, 2. I'm gonna have to move that road over. Oh, hey, now's the time to be doing that sort of thing. Actually, we can do it like this. There we go. And now, roadblocks. There we go. There we go. And don't forget to put up roads to those guys. Okie dokie. So, gap of 2. Now we'll actually leave a gap of 3 right there. Ah. Destroyed more road than I meant to. Oh well. Ah! Dum-dum! Smart. Actually put down some... We'll fix this as needed later. As needed. There we go. And now... 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, look at that. All nice and neat right in there. This is going to be where I'm going to wanting to be putting my my high level housing. So that'll be that. Oh, out of money. We just got the rescue funds. So let's see. I see some immigrants. They're the traders, of course. We'll start saving their routing. That way they'll just go across the edge of the map right there. And now it is time for super speed. Super speed, Captain. All right. Also put down a second port camp right there. And just for the fun of it, I know it's going to be a bit of a hassle for the walkers. Out of the way, dudes. There we go. I'm going to do this little number. That way, the farms can sort of cross-pollinate, if you will. Alright. Alright, guys, I'm taking a look-see here at the time. This is actually a good spot to go ahead and take our break. So let's everybody go ahead and get up, stretch, go get something to eat, go get something to drink, use the restroom, move around for a few moments because you don't want your circulatory system suffering well, from the lack of movement. So I will be right back here in a few moments. So see you in a moment. Okay, guys, I am back, so let's go ahead and finish up our break. Make sure you're standing, stretching, moving both your arms and your legs. Excuse me, that way you can help get your blood flowing. Blood flowing is a very, very good thing. I hope you all got something to eat or drink. I, of course, refilled my 1 liter water bottle. Let's go ahead and get a drink. And another. There we go. So let's get back into the game. So, let's see. Want food production and infrastructure to be our priorities. Anyway, we can start to get the various excuse me, various farms up and running. Excuse me. Apologize for that. So let's see here. You are going to accept grain. Let's see what else. Because I know we can export grain. Straw is also exportable. Weapons and pottery are exportable. Beer is exportable. Paint and lamps are exportable. Let's see here. You can be pottery. You can be brick. Swing the map around. Put in the road. Alright. Firehouse. Archy post. Put those guys thusly. Alright, we'll have you accept straw and brick. Yeah, can we export some clay? No, we can't. Straw, clay. I mean brick. Your grain. Let's see, we'll have you accept beer. And you can accept... Oh, what should you accept? You'll accept paint. And then, we're gonna need another pair of storage yards. That one's gonna be unset for now, but this guy here will accept lamps. Excuse me. Alright, so now we're essentially gotten the city started. Go ahead and put up infrastructure right over here. See. Cyrus, since we got the warehouses right here, we'll put up Osiris and Boss temples right there. That way we can have the desirability be of positive influence. It's Town Palace. And Family Mansion. We'll put that kind of off to the side, but nearby. We also need infrastructure over here, so that's where I'll put all this stuff. Help cover this side. Don't want to be a dum-dum. No dum-dums. Up, back and dead. That's not good. Okie dokie. So, oh, I forgot to do it like this. Being a super dum-dum. Super dum-dum. Super speed for a moment. Come on. Stop. I'm pushing on the decelerate, not the accelerate. Dum dum da 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 da. I'll put up a architect's post, a firehouse down there to keep an eye on the one guy right there, because I bet he's just gonna love to collapse. Just some guys just never seem to learn. Alright, so how are we doing here? Alright. Get out of the way, you silly immigrant. Thank you. Up. Roadblock this off. And we'll go ahead and connect this like that. I'll squeeze in a position right here. Although we can squeeze in additional housing. Alright, we got stuff coming in. This is awesome sauce. Alright, we can deprioritize the food production now that we got the first harvest for the year. Well done. Okie dokie. It's time to set up with what funds are left. The needed infrastructure and capability to produce resources. And that's a total of 9. Make it 10. 10. And we're gonna have to do something about the road here. Also, do the centralize for the brickworks. We'll do it like this, thusly, like this, so that, and we'll put in a little bit of smidge of housing right there. Alright, so apathetic. Religion can be number 2. Health and sanitation number 3, and of course we need to put up more housing. So we can do for the road. I'm gonna want to adjust it. Thank God there's nobody on the other side, so don't have to worry about that. Replace the landing. Put a dock right there. Put a buddy for him right there. Put in a nice chunk of housing right here. 500 Diebenworth. That is going to be more than sufficient. Alright. Alright. So let's see here. What's in the infrastructure? Population milestone. I was wondering what the message was. Alright. And with what money is left, or at least a portion of what money is left, we'll do that. That way, we can get even more people in. Because we want the people to be in. Put a bazaar right there. Put another one, right there. Also, one right there. That way we have multiple areas of coverage. It is now time for super speed. Yep. Priority to that boy. That way we can make sure that all the farms are getting their stuff. And of course, I've completely forgotten to build up my beer industry. Silly, silly me. But we can at least have pottery up and running. Shut down brick, save some workers. This guy right here, we'll have him hold barley. That way we can save that. For a moment, yeah, I know my dead anniversary. Keep things on super speed. They need workers. They need workers. There we go. Alright, up. Make sure I am exporting grain, because that will, excuse me, be a source of income. Also, set straw to export too. Alright, set you as 4th priority. Yep. Alright, we're slowly making money. Alright, the Nile is about to recede, so we'll make sure we put some people there on a... These guys need some desirability. Am I exporting pottery? Yes. Yes, I am. Good. Good. Very good. As soon as we make a... Ah, there we go. There we go. Oh, I don't want potters. I want breweries. Fudge up. Somebody quickly buy something so I can place down some roads. Yes, I know. Don't worry, don't worry. Come on, boys. Please buy something expensive. Make sure that we've set beer to export. Come on, boys. Buy something expensive. Oh, darn it. I was hoping to avoid the fire. There we go. Put in the road. Don't you guys go that way. Being dum-dums. Crap. Don't have enough money. That's probably a disease right there. Which is just... Oh, look at this. Positions! Activate! Put a thing of housing right there. Yeah, no. Putting up the statues there to help with the desirability, so we can get more people in. Send a gift. Send a gift. Gift city. That is actually going to help make things a smidge easier. Make a desirability for the housing here, which will allow them to evolve. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I had better get stuff up and running. And I'd better do it. Alright. In this case, let there be beer. Let there be lots of beer. I'm going to shut down clay and pottery simply because we have got a surplus of those goods. And this way we can keep our other stuff running. Alright. Up another statue right there. Swing the road around. Put in housing. I need to get the scorpions contained. Everybody else who can buy stuff, buy lamps, buy beer. That is one I am willing to set up. It'll soon pay for itself. Gwent, they buy pottery. Those are 2 trade routes worth setting up. I should have seen that sooner. I was being a dum-dum. I can make just enough money to between now and it was like, oh, just what I need, more expenditures. Make sure that Boston Osiris are taken care of. Alright, I'm going to set up. I have to do this. Get max on grain. A bazaar. Take care of these wretched scorpions. Guys can't mess with me now, you dum-dums. Stupid guys being in the way. Stoofing. You. Empty all. Yes! Yes! Did it! Did it! Finally! Able to get the city's debt reset. Finally! Alright. Let's go ahead and revive pottery. Oh boy. Ah! Double whammy! First the River of Blood, which causes all water supplies to not be able to dispense water. And then the River of Blood, and then Osiris Excuse me for that. On 2 flooded clay pits. Just one disaster after another. Out of the way, you stupid dude. Alright, make sure these guys, while I'm thinking about it, also get max on grain. So yeah, with the, and also with the River of Blood, you also get increased disease risk too. So, that is why we must be covered with, our stuff. Of course, we're losing employees. Set that as a priority so we have food distribution. Need to capture the scorpions. There we go. At first I wasn't sure how well I'd be able to capture the 2 of them, so this gives them a little bit of maneuvering room. At least. Which is a yay! Alright. Excuse me. Now that we got 700 beer. Fortunately, stockpile. Beer. Stockpile. Alright. Time to rebuild farms. Do the right thing, Orange. Do the right thing. There we go. Fortunately, it could have been, if the inundation had been good, all the farms would have been destroyed. Fortunately, they won't. Yeah. When that curse comes along, it's usually when you're obviously not paying enough, excuse me, homage to the city, to the needed god, in this case Osiris. And so, however much farmland is flooded will essentially determine how many farms are damaged. $500. So it's been a year. Thank goodness we were able to pay stuff off. $13.86 in tribute. Our economy is roaring back to life. Excuse me. Oh, I need to make sure that all these farms get some irrigation. There's that. All is there. Dust is good. Alright, we need to get these 2 scorpions here out of the way because I want to eventually expand this residential area. So, we'll just start to use small, excuse me, small statues to migrate them. Just like we did last mission with the Boost and Bull. We'll make this area right here their pod. Their sting. 1,000 bricks. Time to bring bricks online. Fortunately. bricks are ready to be engaged. And make sure they're not exploding, so that is good. Dust is good. Yep. Dumb positioning right there. And make it a nice sort of longish area for them to stroll around in. Alright, time to trick ye old scorpions. Come on, boys, keep a moving. We'll move up to super speed. Now we can get them out quickly. Lock off the two ends, and boom! They're in their new quarters. Which is awesome sauce. Swing around, swing around. And up goes the road. Down come the housing units. Up. All right, Orange. Boy. Need to set up some more temples to Osiris and Boss, because I know that they are probably not going to be happy anytime soon. Yep, they are resentful, so dust is good. In the meantime, improve the desirability for these guys. Need to let those homeless dudes move out of the way. Just put in some gardens right here. 1,000 bricks. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, dude. Alright. I don't want a bandstand. I want a pavilion. There we go. Now in this area, right here in the corner, I've done a Senate house on a juggler school. Well, this is going to be essentially the training center for the entertainers. I'll make sure that entertainment gets a priority. Idiot infrastructure. Oh, that's also partly my fault, too. There's only one firehouse. I will do this little number. There we go. I want to destroy that house there. I wish they'd put out the fire. There we go. Water supply. Oh, look at that. We have got tons of unemployment now. Tons. Too little entertainment. Conservatory. Up. Actually. Make sure it's fully slid over. Right here, because again, the conservatory and the dance school are just some of those structures that they just love to catch fire. Oh boy. Don't worry, dudes. I don't know why I said 1,000 luxury goods when that is not luxury goods. 1,000 grain. Stockpile the grain. No, I don't need to. Export all. Oh boy, I have not been doing stuff. Tinma. Alright. One of these cases where I have been a dum-dum. Orange has been a dum-dum. Look at this. Fit the force in here quite nicely. So what we can do about perhaps recruiting a few additional troops. Make sure to have stuff for the military secure. Of course, my cat is up and running now. Hello there. I see you, you silly little kitty. Hi. Decided to come out under the sheets, huh? Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm certainly not talking to the stream. I'm talking to you. Oh, so you're just being you. You silly little fuzzbutt. You saying he wants out. There you go. Cats are always silly. They're either knocking stuff over, being so freaking cute that they totally distract you, or there's some such. Monuments, Grand Royal Burial Tomb. Boom! It's there. H to high cliffs. Now it's time to put up the defense system for the tombs. Cities is secure. And now Tut and Thutmose are secure. Uh-oh! Frogs! Them frogs, them green frogs. Yes, I know. Of course, they're going to drive out the housing. People out of the housing. Alright, well, them frogs are now out of the way, which is good. Well, at least in terms of them pulling into town. Of course, I dispatched my military just in the nick of time. Wanted to have the guys be able to oh my lord. Load game. Autosave. Dispatch. Oh, look at that. Time to send a gift. Time to send another gift. And maybe a third gift? Fourth gift? Nah. Only the third. Only the third. Slightly differently this time. Wait, did I? I done goofed. I done goofed. Like, wait a minute, that does not look like right to me. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Yep, there we go. That is much less goofing. Point being is so long as all the statues are there, we want to be able to get the maximum possible desirability. Of course, rating is now up. Let's get to the stuff here for the plaza stuff. Alright, so obviously we still got to recover somewhat from the frog infestation. Alright, see, you were for lamps. You were for beer. Oh! Did I set one up for paint? Yes, yes! I was starting to think, wait a minute. Something seems wrong in the state of Egypt. Oh, first thing to do is we'll set up a place here for the lamp makers. Lamp! That's not a lamp maker, that's a paint maker! Alright, there's them boys. And you can accept henna. Now we do the paint makers. 2, 3, 4. Just for desirability's sake. Do that. Put some smaller statues in here, of course. Alright, we need henna and oil. And so we got some operating cash. I'm going to see what other trade routes I got. There's like at least one. Sumer. Allow them to sell some oil. Alright, and Comey, of course, sells plenty of oil, too. Okie dokie. Courthouses up and running. Yeah, I would be in the same sort of boat as that, if I couldn't see into a giant tomb, I wouldn't want to go in without a lamp. Got oil, we got henna, which means now our stuff is going to start to run. Starting to get these guys to evolve. Or start getting ready to get them to evolve. Build 2... Actually, smarter. There we go. Alright. I'm going to need, actually... you are going to hold on to linen and luxury goods. I'm going to borrow a tactic here from Gamer Zach. It'd be easier if I do that. And this guy right here is going to be Papyrus. I'm just putting down the Architect's Post and the Architect's Post and Firehouse. I was out of momentary loss of words there. Oh, why am I... How do I have 6,400 brick? Okay, just a second, guys. I have got a mystery that needs to be solved. Oh. That would be why. How did I manage to get myself two things of, I'm befuddling myself. We'll just reassign this guy duties. He'll hold... I think I need chariot and weapons. Yes, yes I do. So that will be that guy's duty. As well as additional luxury goods. Not until later. Let's set up another potter right there. I think I'm gonna trim down my brickworks just a smidge and increase potters. Because knowing that lamps also need pottery to be able to do their stuff is something we need to worry about. And then, time for specialty commissioning. 700 paint. Well, lucky for me, I've got that going. Just a sec, guys. Sorry about that. Alright, so once again, the tactic here from Gamer Zach, where we got specially designated work camp that will provide the lamp hall.
With the fields underwater, I work now for
600
glory
oil is
everlasting.
much appreciated. Glad I learned that trick. That anniversary. Alright. Am I not exporting stuff? Let's see, export. There needs to be a cap on this now. Export paint went over 1,200. And lamps went over 800. We got a lot of unemployment. It just occurred to me that I have got absolutely nothing in the way of taxes. I am being a dum-dum. So, let's undum-dum this dum-dum by taxing. $800 beer stockpile. Well, this is of course helping take a bite out of stuff. That guy is getting his 800. There we go, that is taken care of. Shiddly shiddly stoof. Shiddly shiddly stoof. Silly silly stoof. Alright. Need to import papyrus. So we already got 2 rebel rules up and running. Time for super speed! Alright, we've got our teachers wandering around, so it's time to prepare these areas for eventual growth. We want their growth to be controlled. Alright. We also need to have these guys start evolving, that way we can have them contribute to the economy. Because of course we need the additional coverage. So, dentists up and running. They are also going... Yes! We're taking care of that, folks. Don't worry. It's being taken care of right now, even as we speak. So don't get your... don't you get yourselves in a tizzy. Also need to remember to import... linen! Wait, did I even get a linen place set up? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Thank goodness. Ah, darn it. Hailstorm! That could have been worse. Linen is import. That's good. Well, that's one thing I know I'm gonna need is additional food. I'm actually gonna have to. I made a boo-boo to unboo-boo it. Let's see, this guy's gonna accept lettuce and figs, and this guy is, of course, our papyrus guy. 900 brick. Been meaning to send off this, so do that. Get my favor rating back up and running. I need 100 for that. Jeez Louise. Alright. I believe that you guys need the food. Yes, you do. There we go. Super speed! Super speed! Aha, we got the linen. Stuff's coming online. I love when that happens. Don't worry. Don't worry. There we go. See, if you'd just been a little more patient, would have gotten it. See? Patience is a virtue. Like a Joe, oh my lord, 22%. We'd better get these guys evolved so that they can munch on some of the unemployment figures. Alright. You can empty, but get max empty grain, but get the other stuff. Alright, there we go. We got some, activate the dum-dum infrastructure. Oh my lord. Talk about a total frickin' disaster. Dum-dum. Dum-dum fire marshals. Alright. Rebuild from the disaster. Let's see. Get max on figs and lettuce.
I can't find a job here. I will look elsewhere.
Well, the reason part of the reason why I can't find a job here is because fire marshals aren't doing their frickin' jobs. And when stuff burns up, of course, we have complete. Oh my frickin' lord! Captain, we have a disaster, Captain. We need to take care of this super 57% unemployment. Oh my lord. We're gonna have a total freaking disaster here. I'm actually having to spend money just to be able to fix the problem. Yeah. Build stuff here, build stuff here. This is a TFC. TFC! Wait, how did... Oh. Those guys died in the hailstorm. Duh. Doi. Oh, that's why stuff happened. That is why stuff happened. It all got discombobulated when we essentially lost our industry, which caused a massive ballooning of unemployment, thus leading to the current total disaster. Don't worry, dudes. We're fixing the problem. I'll even boost wages to help do that. Still got immigration. Come on. Ah! Immigrants! Immigrants! We got immigrants! 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 Alright. It is now time to start reducing work camps, in part because we need the employment. Wish I'd remembered to do that. Let's see, that was a ribble rule. Alright, 8 months. Deploy ribble rule. Alright. We're on the surge again with our industry. Get rid of all the now completely unnecessary work camps. We will re-energize our economy. So you got to prioritize government and industry, government and education. Oh, actually need a retention. Yeah, we got enough soldiers. We can. Oh my lord, they're not fit to go the right way. Transport wharves away. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Extra military, once again, has the needed priority. And this way we can, of course, get the...
I'm satisfied with this city.
Yeah, you are satisfied, but how satisfied are you, really? Alright. Move the stuff right here. Reorganize. Actually, water supply can remain right there. We'll just move the physician's office. And then move the apothecary as well. Because that's where we need the storage yard with wood. Make sure to get that to import. Come on, speed. Accept only wood, dude. 600 beer. Stockpile DOS beer. DOS! Oh, that's not good. 600 beer. Done. See stockpile. Yes, yes, I know. Alright. So I know it's going to take a little bit to get at least a few transports made. Go ahead and deploy. Have this guy proceed over here and pick up the troops. Dude. Get this guy out of the way, and hopefully we'll be able to make it just in time to be... Yes! Yes, don't worry. These guys can go home. Dispatch, go. Yes, I am that confident that I am not saving at all. There we go. Alright. Wood has taken up just a no. Oh my lord, I forgot to set beer back to export. I was so busy worrying about stuff that I forgot to set my beer back on the means of acquisition. Alright, we can now start to grow up our housing. Temples. Oh, I can't. Of course I can't build the temple. Drat. Oh, there we go. Sure, we got additional temples here. We probably need them to Boston, Osiris anyway. But don't have enough money. Need to take out that road. There we go. That'll help. Yeah, I know I'm out of credit. Stretchy, stretchy. Stretchy, stretch. Alright. Come on, money. Yay, up. We got money. We can make this guy here evolve. This guy there. That guy there. Return to your wars. You guys return to your stuff. Oh, and I'm glad that they made it. I will leave the... Gotta be right back, guys. But I will leave the game in super slow mode. So, BRB. Guys, so alright, now that we've got some wealthier housing, which is always good. See, can't believe I didn't put these back down on the... Oh my lord, I don't have the money to put them down. Oh well. Just have to wait. Just have to wait. Alright. Send off big freaking gifts. Buy myself some favor. In the meantime, also expand our guys right here. I need more entertainment. Put up a Shinnet house. Ah, darn. Not enough money again. I didn't rebuild the what's it over here? The library. I can do that now, hopefully. Raw, go right there. Darn it. How much, stockpile? Make that guy grow. Darn it. Yep. I am importing virus. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm just gonna have to wait then. Let's see here. Trying to carefully get these all managed. Alright, I'm starting to eat into my employment. That I am. You can go bye-bye. That can go bye-bye. That can go bye-bye. Put up a dock. Not sure how much of additional help it would be, but what the guys doing there? Not doing too happy. Cyrus and Boston not doing too happy. I wish they weren't. Empty. Guys combined. 1,000 grain, 9 months to supply. Probably take, although I can summon just to be able to get the food needed to be able to do that. Well, it is time to do some work. This is going to be making life harder, but in this case, it's going to be needed. Let there be employees. Needing to do this, of course, for the sake of getting people into the city. Come on, we've got so many immigrants coming in. Alright. Disengage the stockpiling of them, our papyrus scrolls. Yes, yes, I know. I know. Don't worry. You'll get your thing. Do not worry. I believe I forgot to double check some of this stuff right here. So silly me. Not raw, not raw. Osiris and Bast. Silly face. Silly face. And Bast. Just need to also get the local infrastructure up and running, so better do that. Rearrange a few things here. Oh, I'm not a complete dum-dum. Silly, silly me. That guy to evolve. Alright. Our industry is just really up. There we go, with 1 month to comply. There we go. Donate money. At least the harvest is better. Of course, what little food's coming in is heading over there first, up here. Super speed up. At least I got it reset, and it goes back up. Finally! Start making some money! Alright. Here I am. I thought I had built the stuff needed for the monument. Did I? No. Silly, silly me. So, let's move around that. Put up a ton of roadblocks, because we don't want, like that Priest of Osiris right there, don't want guys rummaging around where they don't need to be rummaging around. Set up another artisan guild. Firehouse. Architect post. Police. Several police stations, actually. Park here. And of course, Stonemason's Guild. Is what's building a tomb in this case without stonemasons. Stonemasons! What we're doing here are still sucking butt on stuff. Alright, because of all the stuff that has happened, I'm gonna do this. Get this area completely built up. Farms. I know we've already had a few in-game months worth of stuff happen. Oh boy, I forgot about that. Redo. Pull those guys out. Arrange for these. Swing the map, swing the map. Doi, doi, doi. Rearrange again. Rearrange again. Screw it. The come on, do the way I want. Thank you. Det, hello, Det. How are you? This is like the millionth time we've met this particular game. How are you? How are you doing, Det? Make sure I give myself so much freaking food, or at least so much freaking food production that I won't be able to, that I won't have to worry about complaining about it. We produce enough food for over 20,000 people, and we have a quarter that. A quarter of that production. So, I'm not going to have to Barbarian Motorworks about that at all. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that like that. Alright. Grain, get maximum. We're in such dire need of employees. And our industry is practically running zip. Zipola. I've got to cough up the workers. That actually remains a priority. I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna do that. Cut out those dudes right there. Cut out and rearrange some stuff here. This is the obligatory make stuff work better option. By doing it like this, it cuts out the unneeded workers. I mean, look at that. We were like 317, something like that. Look at that. We've cut down our infrastructure. That manning requirement has been cut down. Further reduce it. Yeah, I know. Lord. I literally have to cut out so much stuff. Wait, am I? Stockpile. What was the other thing? Do that. Yeah, yes, I know. I have done goofed. I have done goofed. I will admit that. Now I need to worry about the gods. Reorganize. Entertainment. And there we go. Finally. Now that we got the food, we can that at least helped the system out for a time. It helped ease the system, ease the strain on the system. Alright. I want to start to tempt some baddies. Now what I'm going to do, because I know I haven't got, because I know in some areas I could have some crime, I'm going to tempt tomb robbers. Because by having the policemen here, just gonna seal, because of my OCD, just want to make sure that there is the proper chance. Have this part of the area sealed off. We got more food coming in. All this housing will finally be able to get some stuff in, which will be awesome sauce. As my economy slowly starts to power back up, we get the immigrants in. How many more? Can hold over 2,100 more people. Maximum possible priority on stuff, so let's see here. Reorganize stuff here. Let's see. Bandstand right here, that way these guys can make sure to have that entertainment. And cheese Louise, out of credit, out of credit. Make sure they get a physician too, so they can further evolve. We need the people. Well, we're finally getting more people in. Economy is becoming stronger. Yeah, I know. Send a gift. Economy is really starting to power up. So with more and more workers, of course, going into industry and commerce, it's just powering things up. Let's see here.
Gold should be for...
I do my best to give the people what they want.
Yeah, as you can see, there are some tomb robbers here. Several parts of the city. So, basically, my hope that, let's see, we got some constables right here. Stop! Stop in the name of the law! Which means, for those tomb robbers, that my kingdom rating has gone up. They say, kingdom's saying, oh, you stopped tomb robbers from desecrating the tombs? Awesome sauce! We like you! Alright. I need to start taxing these guys. Ye old taxum maxim. At least I provided the my tribute for the year. Always comes at the end of the year, of course. There we go. So we got all those guys evolved. Got more than needed for the stately manas. We need them, of course, for the taxes. Lower my wages just a little bit. Now we're going to definitely be more financially stable. As soon as of course, we can get these guys to evolve. Set up another granary over here. While I'm thinking about it. You, of course, are going to get grain. Still waiting for more people to come in. Still got over 1,000 person capacity. Which is good. Which is good. Stretchy, stretchy, stretch. God, we are... Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to do some difficult times here. All right. This guy needs to go where I want him to go. And so this means that we are going to separate the area here. Get some desirability there too while I'm thinking about it. All right. I think I can cut down the number of constables so long as I at least keep a few.
My painting and plastering skills are needed at the monument.
604. More guys coming in. Briefly reassign a few guys to bring in some lamps. Of course, now we need to have those guys assigned. There we go. Send off those supplies of beer. I just want to get the tomb built. Finally, far more financially stable, which is a good thing. Kingdom rating status climbs, that is good. sure we balance the food needs versus industry needs. 500 units. We'll probably wait till another delivery comes up. These guys are busy getting their dudes, their workers. Stupid fire marshals. So I need to stockpile brick up. Ah, pottery brick. Briefly reassign those workers there. Up, there we go. Support one open 0. Oh, where's that bazaar that I got over here? Where are you, bazaar? Oh, there you are. I forgot to do something. Up, buy grain, just don't buy lettuce or figs. Silly, silly me. Yep. Be able to see if there was anybody coming up the valley here. 100 lamps. Now 200 lamps. Stonemason and more lamps coming up. That is good. Finally dispatch another few gifts. And to get my favor rating up there. Get infrastructure. Just gotta rebuild all that housing, so go ahead and do that stuff. Yet, not all farms have workers. Alright, I'm gonna have to keep some workers going on, getting food. So we'll go ahead and do that. Got another artisan going up, 44% complete. I think I'm gonna shut down brick, save a few workers. What else can I do? Gonna have to keep that stuff going up. And we'll just keep that stuff rolling. We're making enough via taxation now. That's not as much of an issue. I know I'm going to need the culture, so I'll put up a bandstand. The greatest tomb, one of the greatest tombs in Egyptian history is the tomb of Ramses II. Yay! Look at that. They saw a little bit of an advancement. These guys are working hard. Starting to finally get enough sufficient workers to be able to have better access. City. I'm not gonna need the money. Come on, dudes. Keep it working, keep it flowing. Keep going, keep it going, keep it going. Early assign more workers. Come on, boys. Keep that tomb a going. Stonemason there. Oh, there goes another stonemason. Another artisan. 900 beer. We have 900 beer. Awesome sauce. 70% complete. Alright. We need to start worrying about other stuff. So, let's worry about that other stuff. Wrong thing there. Wrong thing. I'm looking for now. Set up a specialty storage yard. This guy's gonna accept chariots and weapons. Just to help keep stuff in the clear, I'm going to get rid of the recruiter. Weapons. I don't need 16. I need 8. Yeah. Just wanted to make sure it was set to both weapons and chariots. Again, I don't need 16, but I need 8. See, that's all we're gonna need in terms of that. I know I need more culture, so I'm gonna start to place down some of the required stuff. Dentists. I know it's gonna be eating into stuff that I know I need. But in this case, I'd rather have my culture ready to rumble as soon as possible. That's why I'm building it, starting to get this stuff built up. Alright, too few jugglers. They're saying we need more jugglers. Move this water supply over there. Apothecary can go there. Get you out of the way. There we go. Another pavilion. Physician or a mortuary. Guess what? Boom! You have one. So Dark Barbarian Motorworks. Okay. Here I am saying that again. Silly, silly me. Alright. We have just enough stuff now. This is awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. All I need to do is get stuff imported. There we go. We got half the stuff. Hopefully we'll get the rest of it here soon. How's this coming along? 73%. Alright. Bad boys, moving along. I'm going to do an old trick here called the balance. Basically try to balance the city workforce. That way it's, oh my lord, we are out of lamps. Basically try to balance the rest of the city's workforce in order for that sort of thing to be able to proceed at a leisurely rate. Alright, good, good. No longer need to worry about importing chariots or weapons. Das ist gut. What are they? Water supply. Disengage that. Prioritize other stuff. And boom. Yeah, I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen. At least it's getting up there. Super lamps. Come on, dudes. This is why we gotta be careful in using employees. Let them do their stuff. 8 up. Now I gotta turn brick back on. And refocus all our employees there. Which sucks! I hate having to do that sort of thing. Come on. Idiot infrastructure. Alright, that stuff should be, yes, it is ready. Cease the stockpile, industry off, and we will do this. Rebuild those temples, of course. Come on, dudes. There we go. There we go indeed. Oh my god, my need to stretch today has been kind of over the stuff. I don't know why. Alright. Sure that I gotta wait for the farms, of course, to get their fast, and I saw that storage yard collapse at the same time. Shows that at times, as much as you try, you know, you can't stop your infrastructure guys from being complete idiots. That is why there is India. Idiot infrastructure. Alright. Careful, quickly do that. Yeah, that's why there is India. I hate when that sort of thing happens. Of course, here in a bit, when this monument is, of course, complete, you're able to assign the needed material to what is needed. There we go. Don't worry. Cliffs. Almost complete, guys. Almost complete. We can finally decommission this area over here. Come on, guy. Get your stuff done. I'm literally having to swap back and forth, keeping other stuff prioritized. Come on, we can do this. Come on. Almost there. This should be the last artisan. There we go, boys and girls. The last tomb in the Valley of the Kings is complete. Time to seal off the valley like that. Gonna decommission all these bad boys right here. Which means we can now, let's make sure, yep, this end is sealed. This end is sealed, so actually remove those guys right there. Let's make sure all our ratings are met. So all we gotta do now, save the game, scroll down here to a Valley Mission, and then dispatch the final requirements. Proceed!
Well done. Despite a seemingly unending series of vile plagues and misfortunes, the grand tomb for our aging pharaoh is fully prepared. Its grandeur speaks well for our appreciation of Ramses II, surely one of Egypt's greatest leaders.
Alright guys, so I think with the completion here of the Ramesses campaign, we're going to go ahead and calls it a stream. Sure, let me go ahead and do that little number. Oh, wrong scene. So let me finish making double sure here on a person we want to raid. Oh, I forgot to mute my laptop. Alright. Yeah, she is live. So, I appreciate everybody coming out today. If you're here on Twitch, please remember to hit that follow button. If you've been watching here on YouTube, again, thank you so much. And let me put in the preliminary raid message right here. I hope you guys will join me on the raid. There we are. Please remember to select the message there at the very end. The tree grove has arrived to bring you shade and water. So I hope you'll join me on Monday for our next several sessions of Titan Quest. Let's play Titan Quest. And so, of course, next Saturday will be City Building Saturdays. So again, I hope you'll join me all for that. And of course, join me on the raid. So let's go ahead and get this thing started, and I will catch everybody in the next live stream. So see you next time, and thank you so much.